Facebook is it's such a fucking bizarre mixture of people that you have on your Facebook, because it's different from everything else. In Facebook, you have your close family members mixed with your friends that are close to you from very young age, across all of your different like experiences in life. And then you have this fucking miscellaneous motherfuckers that you added at the time that Facebook was starting to be a thing. So you thought it was like MySpace, where you just wanted to have everyone that you knew. And now you're very selective with it. Like, you don't add anyone else. Like, whoever got grandfather... Like, if you have a fuck face on your Facebook, right? You might not ever, like, introduce a new fuck face of that level to your Facebook. But he got... that fuck face got grandfather in back when Facebook didn't have the same standards, right?
No, and then you also have the Facebook friends that you added for, like, the Farmville games or or like those desktop games. You're like, who the fuck is this guy? I've never even met him, but I wanted to get like 2 coins from no sé qué, from the mafia bullshit, and now he's talking about a new world order and and like trying to take over the world and shit, and you're like, oh, I added that guy.
There's one thing also that I get sometimes when you join a new workplace. And then people at that workplace almost I feel like they still think we're in the fucking MySpace era, where they need to add everyone they've ever seen in their fucking life to their Facebook. And it's like, dude, I sustain like barely any conversation with you, just like for fucking logistic purposes. Like, no, I don't want to fucking have you on Facebook where I'm posting very sensitive shit about things I shouldn't be talking about, you know?
where I'm talking shit about my coworkers.
Yeah, like, this is the place where I'm like, okay, so today I work this fucking bitch. Yes, she's from Colombia. It doesn't have to do anything with her ethnicity, but I wanted to address it. You know, like, I don't know, dude. It's just it's fucking like, it's weird, right?
Fucking Catalina and shit, bro.
And I had these people that just want to add me, and then I have to like ignore the adding, but they see me at work and they know that they've added me and I haven't added them, but some of, you know, I mean, it's worse if they straight up come to you and they're like, oh, you haven't accepted me. Then I'm like, I mean, I haven't had that happen yet, and to be honest, I wouldn't even know what to say to a situation like that, right? I feel like a little kid where I'm like, if you ask me that, I'm like, wow, do I really have to tell you the thing I would have to tell you, and that make it so that you and me cannot speak ever in a social fucking place? Like, not because I'm gonna say anything that's gonna be like aggressive or anything, but it's just like, yeah, I really don't want to have you on my Facebook and have anything to do with my fucking personal life. Do you really want to ask me so that I can tell you that? And then this relationship is gonna become way more awkward, you know?
I would probably, like, if a person confronted me about not adding them on Facebook or Instagram, I would just end up adding them, and then like like, all right, fuck it, I guess now we're friends. But then I also
be like, oh, dude, I haven't accepted you there. My bad. I'm so bad with these things,
oh
bro.
shit, oh fuck, I didn't even look at that. But then, like, I add them, and then I block them from seeing my feed.
Dude, isn't it crazy how like a lot of society would simply just be like, oh really, I haven't?
Oh shit, oh I didn't, oh fuck.
You know, with these social media things, it's
let me check out my fucking,
you know, my little nephew, he's really good with this thing. He's the one that helps me out with this shit. Fuck, I haven't said. You really? Oh fuck, I haven't. I don't even know. It's like, she's like, yeah, and you're very active on it, you know. So it's just weird. It's strange.
No, like, oh, I haven't been on it all week, and I just saw you at lunch on your phone on Facebook. Oh.
Yeah, it's just strange.
It is strange. It is.
No, but and don't you also have this thing where you develop relationships on Facebook with people that you've seen once in your lifetime and are fucking concert, like a Linkin Park concert where you bought liquor for some white chick from Wisconsin, and there was like a little feeling there. And then now you're Facebook friends, and then later on you find out she has a kid, but then she aborts the kid when the kid's 3, which is really more like murder. And then you start like seeing where people go, because Facebook came to us at a time where we were like, if I'm not mistaken, about like 18, 20. So it's now 10, 12 years later, we're seeing the people. You know what's crazy about Facebook? It's like you are having micro connections with people that you would have never had otherwise. You feel me? Like normally you only keep in touch with like the very close people, and even then you lose touch with them. But Facebook allows you to know what's going on in the people's life that you've met across time, that you might have a very micro relationship with. You know, maybe this guy did my oil once and then he added me, or, you know, and now I know that he's had 3 abortions and he's been with,
God.
And then you have the other friend that married one girl, and then later on you see there, and then now he married someone and you're like, oh damn, this motherfucker just keeps going with it. And it's like, I'm not really good friends with him. I'm not close to him, but I know a lot about his life. Isn't that weird? We don't realize that, like, we know a lot about people's lives, and people are very welcome to letting you know about their lives, right?
All right.
On Facebook.
And then, my favorite one is when Facebook is like, oh, you remember this, like from 7 years ago? And you're like, boy, was I a fuckhead back then, bro. Like 7 years back, and then you're like, oh shit, and you think about what you were doing in 7 years.
Shit like that makes me question about life. Like when I've had some of those remembers from like 8 years ago, and I'm like, I start going in my Facebook trying to find everything to delete things. I'm like, yo,